Greetings and salutations. What's cracking with y'all? Giving y'all the karmic videos as promised. I'm gonna rush these a little bit, try to not go over 30 minutes on these joints. My relief coming an hour early because he was an hour late yesterday, so pretty sure I'm gonna push it. So I already got the spread dealt out. Probably gonna pre-deal them the way I've been doing because I only got a little bit of time to do this. So it's gonna be a lot of information and a very good message because I'm looking at these cards for about 15 minutes just waiting to say some shit. So overall energy. We got this divine masculine's karmic situation, by the way. We got the Two of Swords here. Pussyfooting around, thinking you got options when you don't. Or this is the equivalent of trying to find another way out after, I don't know, you put your mind you was going to go in one direction. I told you there's only one way to go. That's up. That's towards God. If you ever lost, just look up. You know what I mean? If you ever lost, look up. When you pray, you know what I mean? When you're looking for God, like where you looking for God? Like when you're talking to God, which way you looking? Looking up. Not left, not right, not back, not even forward. You feel what I'm saying? You keep your face forward so you can stay on path. But true north is up. I told you, Two of Swords is thinking you got options when you don't. There's no other way of doing shit out here. This is like the equivalent to your purpose. It's like my mom. Like she tried everything in her power not to be like my grandma, who's like my mom right now. Yeah, and I mean, like community-based in the ministry, community ministry. I went from the church, then I went to the community. You know what I mean? To where, like I say, my grandma was always like the person in the community where everybody brought their kids to. My grandma was gonna make sure they was fed, make sure they, was housed decent, make sure they going to church, make sure they getting some type of structure for the busy single mothers out there. Or, you know what I mean, for the at-risk teens or at-risk youth out here that can utilize a grandmother. Not grandma, but grandmother, like my grandma is. My mom has took it on that road. She used to up and down. She wasn't going to be nothing like her mom. She's become Pearly May. Yeah, I mean, you can't fight your calling. It's like with me in church. Me being a preacher, I mean, I'm fighting it like a mofo, man. It ain't the, you know what I mean? I ain't got no beef with the Trinity. I'm all about God. I'm all about the Son of God, Christ. Whether Christ is a real person or a mindset, I'm about that Trinity. You know what I mean? But I do feel myself getting pulled closer to the path. I might try to go this way. I might be in the psychic community now and shit, but I know eventually I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying, in church. Like Mace or Kanye now. You know what I mean? That's why you got to give props to niggas like Kanye or props to niggas like Mace, man. They trying. You know what I mean? They ain't like they on some little pump, little baby, goofy shit. You know what I mean? Kanye is trying to find God. You know what I mean? I've never I hope it ain't an act. Yeezy, because he from the Shine. That's my dude. But at the end of the day, man, get Ye his props, man. This boy going in the right direction. He ain't pivoting no more. This nigga finally putting his head to stay in the right direction. Or the Three of Swords, which is going past the point of no return. You know what I mean? That's knowing you ain't got no options but to go the right way. It's called coming home. Speaking of coming home, we got the Four of Wands here. That's union. That's reunion. That's recognition. That's also home. Zion. Home is also where the heart is. This is coming home. You know what I mean? I told you, it's inevitable. Union is inevitable. You're going to come home eventually. It looks like you're coming home, Divine Masculine. Why is it looking like you're coming home right now? Let me put the final smoke on that. Two of Cups. It's the Lover's card, man. This is you two of cupping. A like-minded person. This is two people being two peas in the motherfucking pie. You know what I'm saying? It's also the Lover. So once again, it's like you coming on home when it come to love. You've been pussyfooting around for a minute now. You know what I mean? Coming on home. Coming on home. I like to see that shit. Overall energy. Bottom line energy, like I said. You gotta end things to begin things. Two things cannot occupy the same space. You've seen that shit with the whole Two of Swords thing, masculine. So you got the Ten of Swords. This is a permanent ending. Or death to something. Or a permanent wrap to some shit. Or, as I like to call it, game over. It's all mental. So it deals with the overall energy. The only sword in the overall energy was the pussyfooting around, right? 10 is completion, right? Completing your karmic cycle of mental thoughts. All right, bottom line, you put a mental end to whatever it is you had to end to get on path. And once again, you go backwards mentally. You know what I mean? You get to the final stage of completing this whole mental cycle you in, and then boom, you take a step back to the 9 of Swords, which is stress. I told you, you too blessed to be stressed out here. There's nothing to worry about. This is like cold feet, man. Like I say, it's a wrap at the end of the day. All right, you going backwards ain't gonna change nothing. You going backwards ain't gonna, change the inevitable. You know what I mean? Permanent ends are happening. And you can stress all you want, but you still gonna have to go past the step of this 10 right here. What's the step after the 10 of Swords? That's the Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords? That's fear. Or being mentally discombobulated from whatever you just lost. Loss is hard. Some people grieve. It just depends on how you taking the L. But like I say, we don't take losses, we take lessons. Even in loss, it's a lesson. People die. You lose your mother, you lose your brother. You know what I mean? In ways you can't explain. In your head, it's kind of unfair. This shit happening. But like I say, it's the world. What goes on here is totally out of your control. That's the trap of the Matrix. Motherfuckers think they can control everything. Nah. You know what I mean? God has the final say so. God is actually the king of swords. The last say so when it comes to any of this mental energy, any motherfucker way. Masculine, you finally putting something to an end, and the way you going backwards, it looks like a God smack gonna come out here. You know what I mean? Because it's like you finally getting in the middle direction you need to get to, but once again you stressing. There's no need to stress. You're blessed. You know what I mean? You're not losing anything. If anything, you're gaining so much. Finally getting on the path you need to get on. Coming into this thing, masculine, you yourself in your karmic role, you're gonna have the 7 of Pentacles. The karma to what the fuck's going on right now, you're gonna have to move the fuck around. 7 of Pentacles. This is relocate, reanalyze some shit, redirect yourself. This is Pentacles, persons, places, or things. You're gonna have to rearrange some shit. Told you, 7 of Pentacles is the energy of light. You just got paid. You know what I mean? Moving through motherfuckers who asking you for money because they know you got paid, and you telling them you ain't got it. Fact of the matter is, you don't have it. What's the step after the 7 of Pentacles? That's the 8 of Pentacles. That's the harvest. Told you, a harvest is like a B. 70% is passing. This is a C, but we trying to get to that A. We trying to get to that A plus. You know what I mean? Can't help nobody when you just got to the step past being square. 6 of Pentacles is homeostasis. That's being in a position where you can do something. 5 of Pentacles is you assed out. That's rock bottom. 6 of Pentacles is somebody at least giving you some money to move forward or to start a new life with, or at least me handing a bum $10-15 so he can get to a 7 of Pentacles, which is move the fuck around. You give a bum over $100 or some shit, he gonna move the fuck around. It's like back when I was going to Tennessee State, me and my Katrina, they call us Katrina kids. We was at Tennessee State due to Katrina. I was at Alcorn State. My niggas like Dillard, Xavier and shit. So we were like basically refugees and shit. You know what I mean? So we all got our FEMA check. Well, I didn't get one. My niggas did. I had a job. I was a motherfucking CNA and shit. So anyway, it was payday. These niggas got their checks. I just got my paycheck and shit from nursing. We go to Hickory Hollow Mall. Shouts out Nashville. We go to Hickory Hollow Mall and shit. And it's this old bum that we always seen going to and from the mall and shit. My nigga Jeezy, who was in the car, he was like kind of like the ringleader. I mean, I was the leader, but he was like the nigga that put everything on. So basically, Jeezy it was 6 of us in the car too. On our way to the mall. Niggas with money. You already know what time it is. Jeezy like, look, everybody get this nigga $50. I'm like, set me, nigga. I ain't getting no motherfucking refund. I ain't getting no FEMA check, nigga. This is hard-earned money right here. So I'm gonna get a nigga 10. It was like, all right, boom, you give him 10. Everybody else give up 50. Man, this motherfucker basically ended up getting like, shit, over $250. What the fuck you think he did when he got that money? The nigga had a whole sign and shit. Soon we gave that nigga that bread. This nigga threw the sign down, moved the fuck around. 7 of Pentacles. Gotta move around for various reasons. I'm pretty sure some of his other bum friends just seen this nigga get $200. I'm pretty sure he gonna walk past the niggas like he ain't got nothing. Fuck you talking about? You ain't got it. You do, but you don't. You know what I mean? It's the overall purpose you even moving around for. The point is to not even be at a 6 anymore. You want to go up and not backwards. Karma, you're gonna have to move the fuck around. What happens if you don't move around? I know what's gonna happen, but what happens if you don't move around? You're gonna miss a dream come true. Or you're not gonna get your dream come true. This is what you want. This wish is granted. And it's yours for the taking. All you gotta do is move around in the position you need to be in. Told you, you're going from the 7 to the 10 of Pentacles eventually. What's the 10 of Pentacles? That's two people coming together like butt cheeks, man. That's you and your twin forming like Voltron. I told you being with your twin is a dream come true. 9 of Cups. You being in union is a dream come true. 9 of Cups. You finally heading home in the right direction mentally is a dream come true. But that's karma. You're going to have to handle that. If you do not move around, you're going to be fucked. You personally come into the situation of Divine Masculine, we got the 7 of Swords here. Let's keep it shit 100. You know what I'm saying? Keep it shit 1,000. You got to keep shit real. You got to keep it real with yourself before you can even try to keep it real with your twin. Your twin is surrounded by nothing but realness. I told you. Divines, we live in the real world. You know what I'm saying? The Matrix shit ain't got, you know what I'm saying? That don't appease us. Shit in the world cannot appease the divine. We're past the world. Something you're going to figure out too. The reality is masculine. You're past the world too. The reality is masculine. You understand this language. The reality is you understand you're feminine quite fucking well. You just ran out of that what do you call that shit? I mean, you basically ran out of time. You know what I mean? You can't play stupid anymore. You can't play dumb. I told you. At least with me and my twin, we've been in this shit since 2012. Man, 2012. Here it is, 220, man. That's 8 years, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole presidential term. 2 terms for a president right there. That's more than enough time. 7 years is a sign of completion. You know a person after 7 years and shit any motherfucking way. So, in the case of my twin, boy, you know what time it is. You're going to have to keep it real. Real shit. This is the energy of what all of us is in right now. You read readings from me. I read readings from other people. You know what I mean? That I resonate with and shit like that. And it's like I be doubting myself. I know what the cards tell me. I know what God tell me. But I know what I see from my masculine. And this shit don't be adding up. You feel me? But I'm a psychic anyway. What's the psychic? Trusting in your own intuition. I know what I'm talking about. I know what direction this shit is. I know exactly how my masculine is feeling. I know exactly who my masculine is. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what the fuck it is. I know how he's playing shit off. But I know what the fuck it is. Because he knows what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? It's time to tell the truth, man. Truth sets you free. It's time to free yourself. You got to free yourself out the matrix. You got to free yourself off a plantation. You got to free yourself if you was a crab out of the crab bucket. That's how you get free. It's free time now. You're going to have to keep it 100. What happens if you don't? 8 of Cups. You lose your divinity. If you don't keep it 100 with your fucking self first and keep it 100 with your feminine, thus you'll be keeping it 100 with God by being real to yourself and shit. 8 of Cups. This is the Patty the Bell card. It's a divine card. You're a divine masculine, right? Alright. Well, you're gonna have to keep it real. You're gonna have to be divine. You're divine, right? You're gonna have to be divine. Told you, you a good person at the end of the day. You a divine masculine at the end of the day. Alright? You are not a karmic. You're not like the regular people you fight so hard to be like. You're something more than regular. That's why this is a more than regular demonstration here. 7 of Swords. Come out the bag. Tell your fucking twin how you really feel about him or her. Because it could be she could be he. You know how we rocking. Keep it real with yourself. You gotta submit to this shit. Alright? Because the karma to the feminine energy right now, this is where your feminine would be if she was in the reading with you. We have the Devil card. Mr. Motherfucking Smith. You know what I'm saying? I was so happy doing this deck without the Devil card and the Full card because we didn't have to deal with Mr. Smith for a minute. But as we see, motherfuckers always around. Told you, the Devil is really trying to solidify his position where your feminine is. And that shit makes perfect fucking sense. When me and my twin was in union, when me and my twin was in recognition, like I've been in recognition with my twin, I've been in union with my twin. Reunion hasn't happened yet. This will be the reunion between us. My first reunion, right? So it's like, you know, whatever this devil represents with your twin. Like I said, I call it Agent Smith. What is the devil card? It could be an addiction, drug that's got a fucking kung fu grip on your motherfucking twin. It could be false ideology. The devil could be chained. You trapped. I see churches trap people all the time. I see baby mamas trap niggas all the time. You know what I mean? I see controlling men trap women all the time. Hella traps out here. You know what I mean? Your divine masculine is trapped. In what way? It's like, that's what I was gonna say. When my twin was with me, that nigga it was progression in every way. Physical change was happening. Mental change was happening with him. Emotional change was happening with him. All growth, right? Soon me and him fall out, this nigga get more into the dark side. I told you, every time I talk to him, it's like he'll retain some shit and then it gets wiped out. Somebody wiping this shit out. All the fucking insight and the knowledge and the divine wisdom that I get this nigga, it gets wiped out. That's what the devil does. That's how the devil keeps the masculine square with the devil. By keeping this nigga at a 6 of Pentacles. I told you, he's got to get at a 7 of Pentacles. Masculine, you're at a 7 of Pentacles. You're going to have to reread. Told you, what's the 7 of Pentacles? That's moving around from people you used to hang with. That's not fucking with the crowd you was just fucking with that had you at an L. You need a new crowd. You need to go in a new direction. Not even a new direction. You need to go in the only right direction. The devil is not heading towards the right direction. You head towards the right direction, then you head towards the direction where the devil at. When you head towards the devil direction, it's like a reset. I'm sitting here wondering why the fuck my masculine, it's like a neuralizer from Men in Black. It's like somebody hitting it with a neuralizer. Every time we talk, every time we get some progress, every time me and this nigga get here, boom. This nigga back at a 6 of Pentacles. That's homeostasis. That's square one. Not rock bottom, square one. You're going in fucking circles with this devil here. Nigga, loose yourself. Loose yourself from this devil, whatever this devil might be. Somebody trying to trap you, somebody has you trapped. If it ain't somebody, it's your own fucking self. Free yourself, like Fantasia, my nigga. Because you personally, in regards to the feminine, you got sauce. Gotta put some more smoke on that. There's so many ways I can go with that sauce right there. Fuck it. Full card. We got when it comes to feminine energy, we got a 6 in a joker, and we got a 6 in a joker. Told you. Every time you get square with your feminine, masculine, you end up fucking with the devil and then getting yourself reset. So you going in circles. You taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back, and you don't even know it. That's the trap. Consciously, you personally, when it comes to the feminine, it's like you saucy as fuck, or you got your feminine sauce, or you been holding on to your feminine sauce and you ain't been doing shit with it. And this is shit you unaware of. I told you. Who do I facilitate the sauce to? That's the divine feminine. Alright? You might like the sauce, but your feminine creates this sauce. She's the sauce maker. She's the sauce maker. And you're the sauce taker. And it looks like you took some sauce. I find it highly strange you got some stolen sauce here, which is sitting under this devil that you getting square with. I told you, you take shit that your feminine taught you, and it's like you bring it to this devil, and it's like this devil tells you what the fuck your feminine just gave you ain't correct. Like I said, it's like I don't know how to put this shit. It's like a bad spiritual teacher. They just want your money, so they fill your head up full of bullshit. You know what I mean? In the name of self-help. Like, you really need to be getting to know yourself. But your spiritual advisor is telling you you need to Get to know other people more. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, this devil is telling you to push yourself away from your twin. And you do it. Because whoever this devil is has influence. I told you, this devil might be the person that's supplying your needs. Whoever supplies your needs owns you. Because you need to get your needs met. And if it's a system set up to meet your needs, you're going to have, like I say, problems leaving the system. Or you're going to be hopping through fucking hoops just to maintain your interest with the system. This is a waste of fucking space. Sauce, man. This is style. This is personality. This is potential. Masculine. You dripping the potential. But you letting it go to waste due to lack of awareness. It ain't like you ain't got the awareness. You had the awareness. You just let this devil siphon energy from you. Like, this is siphon shit. Cock block energy right here. Moving on. Masculine. You in regards to yourself and your karma row, you got the Two of Wands here. This is your fucking row. And guess what's after this Two of Wands? Going into your future, spoiling your future. You got the Divine Feminine here. You got the devil where your Divine Feminine should be. Leaving you at a fucking 6. If you would have got on your 7 piece from the beginning, you wouldn't even went backwards to this devil. But you're gonna go forward to the future, to your feminine here. You gotta learn your role. The card before this was you having sauce, but you being a fool with it. It's like you got all this potential and you don't know what the fuck to do. If you was doing your role, you wouldn't have this problem. What's your role? Two of Wanding, the feminine's third one. You support the supporter. Who's your number one supporter? Who's your number one fan? Your Divine Feminine. This is just supporting your feminine. This is just being there for your Divine Feminine. But this ain't just being there like Pentacles. You're just there. No. Wands. That's behavior. That's actions. That's movement. This is you doing shit with your twin. Putting more smoke on the shit you're going to be doing with your twin. 7 of Wands. You're going to be working on yourself with your twin. This shit ain't going to be easy. 7 of Wands plus 2 of Wands. What's that? 9 of Wands. What's the 9 of Wands? That's the wounded warrior. It's hard work. You dodged your feminine. You dodged this twin flame demo. You dodged this shit for a reason, because you knew this shit was going to be work. Because you ain't stupid. Now you're finding out that this shit is work. Which you knew. Because you ain't stupid. Now it's time to actually put that work in. But part of the work that you got to do is the inner work you got to deal with inside. 7 of Wands. That's inside conflict. But in reality, 7 of Wands is just basically getting a bird's eye view of the battle that's happening. So once again, this is you climbing on top of a building in the middle of a war with a bow and arrow, clipping motherfuckers from a place can't nobody get to you or see you at. Thus giving you the power. You're on a higher ground. You're in a sword fight with a motherfucker. You want to get to higher ground. You in a motherfucking plane fight with a motherfucker. You want to get to the higher ground. Gives you easier access to fight adversity. Even if the adversity is just being done within yourself. You got to deal with yourself. Fucking with your twin feminine, you're going to learn how to deal with yourself. Why? Because fucking with your feminine, you're fucking with your feminine, that's all you're going to have time to do. Besides, like I say, it ain't like you 3 of Wanding like the Divine Feminine. It ain't like you doing shit your feminine doing. She's the one coming up with the game plans. She's the one testing to see if shit works. She's the one taking the loss. She's the one taking accountability if her methods don't succeed. If she fails with you, she fails too. She has more on her plate. You have less on your plate. So being the person with less on his plate, anything you can do to help your feminine out, do that. It's only going to help her, thus help you. Your Divine Feminine deals with herself all day. She can teach you how to deal with your internal conflict. Your Divine Feminine, Queen of Wands, puts in work, 2 of Wands, all day. This is the person you want to be around. You, in regards to yourself, you got wins, victories, celebrations, 6 of Wands. Why do you have wins, victories, and celebrations in regards to yourself, masculine? Because we got the 5 of Cups. This is you finally being where you need to be emotionally. Tell you, what's emotionally? Five of Cups, just the 8 comments, the lonely card. You know, this is you being in the class by yourself. 4 of Cups is the world. You in the world, but you really in Zion. 4 of Wands, taking care of yourself. Ace of Cups. It's a lonely road. Being a divine is a lonely road. Just imagine how your feminine feel. But being divine sets you up to win on scales that can't no fucking karmic reach. Can't no fucking regular motherfucker reach. This is heights. This is the bar being set high. This is fucking lineage. This is fucking standard. You know, your feminine sets the standard. And the standard that your feminine set is a standard you're going to reach eventually. And you reaching that standard will be a fucking win. Not just for you, but for your feminine. And not just for your feminine, for the kingdom. And not just for the kingdom, for the world. Going to your future, you got your feminine here. She's in your future. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking. I told you, you're headed in the right direction. That's up. Who's always headed in the right direction? You're feminine. I told you, you're going to meet your feminine on path going in the right direction. You were always meant to meet your feminine on the right path going in the right direction. Put some more smoke on this Queen of Wands. We got the 5 of Swords. This is a fucking delay or the Nate Dogg hold up wait card. Once again, you ain't pussyfooting. Now you stalling. At first, 2 of Swords, overall energy, first card, you was pussyfooting around until it all hit home. 4 of Wands. About what this love is. The Lover's card, you and your twin. Between what the fuck you and your twin got going on. 5 of Wands, that's a delay. Look at the time you spent delaying the direction you was going anyway. Like I say, it's like it's like you finally getting in your purpose and you was dodging your purpose like, you know what I'm saying? Like agents in the Matrix and shit. And it's like you finally submit to what you knew in the back of your head you was going to do anyway. You cannot fight purpose. You can't fight God. God always works on you. God always wins. Every knee bows, man. Every knee bows, man. When motherfuckers going through the fire, these motherfuckers don't believe in God. Plead for God, man. You dig what I'm saying? It's part of the path. You know deep down inside what the fuck you need to be doing. Because it's your emotions. It's the cups. It's the whole 5 of Cup aspect of it. You know what I mean? The emotions that you feeling. You know how it feels when you win it. You know how it feels when you happy. You know how it feels when you're around your twin. You know the goodness that comes with her. You can't just paint the picture of bad or ugly when it comes to your feminine. You're going to have to point out the good too. Your feminine can point out all kinds of ugly with your ass or all kinds of bad with your ass. But she's still going to speak of the good. The divine feminine is waiting on you, number one. The divine feminine is the best influence you can have. The best lover you can have. The best teacher you can have. You know what I mean? The best role model you can have. The best help you can have. Go to her. Go to her. Now you're going to do that. Go into the fucking future. And putting smoke on that, you personally go into the future masculine, you 2 of Pentacles. This is you getting closer to another person. I wonder who that is. This is under this. You're finally gonna come close to me, baby. On game. Nigga. King of Wands, you are gonna be getting closer to somebody. This is under this. See how we got the right feminine up top. We got you at the bottom. I mean, you see how y'all kind of close. 2 people close. Yeah, man. Quit fighting it, yo. Hey, you fighting it. Don't fight it. Let this shit ride, cuz, like, for real. You fighting it, and it's like you fighting the inevitable. It's like a kid fighting sleep. You can kick and cry all day, fuss all day, stomp all day, yell all day. But the mom got a smirk on her face because she's seen this shit once too many before. She knows you do this shit before you about to go to sleep, nigga. And you gonna go to sleep. You sitting there trying to fight sleep. You're gonna go to sleep, baby. Especially with this bottle getting in your system. Especially, you know what I'm saying, when she get the rock in your ass the way you know you need to get rocked around here. You know what I mean? It's like you a baby trying to fight sleep. Sleep always gonna win. What you talking about? Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Why masculine? What you gotta say? In the fourth and fifth dimension, real quick. 9 of Wands. This shit hurt. Yeah, it hurt. But what really hurt? That's this karmic energy you had in regards to yourself. Karma. Of course it hurt. 2 of Wands. Hey, you got wands are actions. Wands are actions. Wands are behavior. Alright? Hey, you're gonna have to hold your feminine down, which is hard, but it ain't really that hard because you think like you doing all the work. But in your head, it's hard. Doing the simple shit. You gotta do some simple shit and hold your feminine down. That's hard. Dealing with yourself. That's hard. You usually deal with other people instead of dealing with your motherfucking self. But you're feminine a person to where you're gonna be dealing with her, so you're not dealing with yourself. I told you, you're gonna end up dealing with yourself, fucking around with your twin, period. Which is something you knew off top. Something you was, like I said, you was dodging that. You was dodging this, knowing you damn well you was gonna go through it anyway. Yes, it pains. Yes, this shit takes work. What you thought it was gonna be. And guess what? You still gonna have to take it up another notch. 10 of Wands. That's ending whatever the fuck it is you was passionate about. Masculine. You're passionate about something. You know how I know you passionate about something? You've left your feminine hanging plenty times. Hanging. Assed out. Hanging. You left your feminine fucking hanging. You hurt your feminine. You shitting on your feminine. You made your feminine feel less than nothing at times. You put other people before your feminine. You talking about you hurt. You've hurt your feminine way worse than the hurt you feel right now. Put an end to that so we can get to the step after the 10 of Wands. What's that? Moving fast and fiercely in your divine direction. Hello. Feminine, what you got to say in the fourth and fifth dimension? Ace of Swords. You reminding the divine masculine. Told you, your first card in this reading was the 2 of Swords, thinking you got options when you don't. Your feminine is just letting you know, nigga, there's no other option. There's no other fucking way. You gonna get down with the get down. It's like a baby fighting sleep, nigga. You gonna go to sleep. Trust me. You're gonna go bye-bye. you going night-night, nigga. You finna go night-night, for real. Fight it. Yo, where my hat go? Hold on. It's on my chair. I'm tweaking. Yeah, don't fight it. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep, ho. Go to sleep, ho. If you tired, be quiet and go to sleep, ho. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Hey, go to sleep. Fuck, I'll be doing my baby fighting sleep. I'm gonna be like, go to bed. Yeah. Gotcha. Got him. Hey, it's a wrap. Final word of this message right here. Pass the point of no return. Masculine. You think you got options, boy? You don't. Feminine, been telling your ass you're only gonna go in one direction anyway. Why you doing all this? And that's what the fuck you gonna do. Here you was pussyfooting around. Now you got the Ace of Swords that's gonna put your ass past the point of no return. This is the pain card. What is going past the point of no return? I told you, it's leaving the fucking plantation. You a slave. You just left the plantation. You think shit gonna be straight when you come back? You think it's gonna be a spot waiting on you when you come back? You think Massa ain't finna get in your ass when you come back? Nigga, there is no coming back, nigga. So you might as well go. It's like breaking a fucking crime. You in a high-speed chase from the cops. Nigga, you better break ass. Try to get away. They catch you, you already know your fate. You might as well take this chance that you already breaking the law to try to get the fuck to Mexico or some shit. Like, go. Ball in. Ace of Swords, which your feminine also told you in the fourth and fifth dimension. Ace of Swords, what's that? That's power, authority, dominion. You know, that's getting what you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in the world. You shouldn't have fear. You should be fearless. You shouldn't have fear. You should be fearless at the end of the day. You're going to go past the point of no return. Yes, you're going into the unknown. Yes, you're uncomfortable. Yes, there's no going back. But look where you're going. Towards your feminine, where it's all good, and you heading home. Where you need to be, nigga. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned.